Okay, a couple things I see that's very divisive in relationships when I'm doing couples counseling is one, defensiveness, two, negative feedback loops. I'm gonna explain to you who exactly what they are. Okay, so defensiveness. Defensiveness is when a partner has a concern, so they bring it to you, and as soon as they bring it to you, you bring up every single thing they've done that you've been bottling up for the past few months or the past year, or maybe even longer sometimes, when they're just trying to address something and then they don't feel heard, so they start shutting down, and then you don't feel heard, and then what you say is, well, you're not listening to me. And this is the key thing. When they come to address an issue, address that issue and allow them to speak, and then paraphrase what they're saying as far as how you understand it. Then you can explain to them your perspective. Then at a separate time, or if you give a space of time, then you bring up the things that you have concerns with. But even before that, right? What makes for effective communication in a relationship is as concerns come up, instead of repressing it, bring it to the person. Don't let it have to be an argument where it spills over. It's actually better when it's in a moment where you are doing very well, and it's not, and you're doing very well because the person can hear you. Also the tone, right? So if the energy is off, the tone is off, it's going to be hard for the person to hear you, whether you're speaking to a child or an adult, and the tonality does matter. And then what do I mean by a negative feedback loop? You know what the person wants in the relationship, what they expect, but sometimes you can deliberately not do it. Even if it's, you know what, I like when you give me a hug when I come home from work, and you deliberately not give the person a hug or whatever it is. And I know, because I'm not picking on men now, but a lot of guys do that. They know exactly what you want, but on the other end, either or partner in any relationship, right? They can do that. So I don't want to stereotype or limit it to that. That's what a negative feedback loop. You didn't do it, so I'm not going to do it. And the key thing is, when you hurt the person, you're hurting yourself, because it's a relationship. So it's this spiral. And it really, the best way to get what you want is to influence the person then by giving them what they want. And in that way, you're influencing the culture, whether it's being open with communication or not. I've just found a lot of men struggle with that because of culture and things like big boys don't cry, and a lot of men bottle up their emotions because it's not been globally, culturally accepted within males. It's a sign of weakness and things of that nature. So both parties have a responsibility to create safety within the relationship. I want to go more into it, but this is short form. Check out my YouTube channel for more. Hey, blessings. Y'all have a great day. Share this with someone that needs to hear it. All right. Have a great day.